Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you there, Nuke?
Yeah.
All right.
I just sent you a link.
Just send me a link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For science.
Press record.
I did press record. We're okay in here. Make sure to preview this before. Oh my god. This is why we can't have nice things.
I am the reason why we cannot have nice things, boys.
Kind of chick on the left is kind of chubby.
Attainable.
And that's called attainable, Jason.
God.
You notice the Texas tattoo on the hip?
How in the fuck did you find such nefariousness? Good lord.
Remember
You.
who's on this podcast.
One word.
Exactly.
Asian.
Oh my god.
Fucking ninja porn surfer.
You're despicable.
See, the best thing about this, just from, an imagination standpoint, is that, they all look attainable. They're attractive, kind of trashy, but looks like chicks that you could actually get drunk and fuck. But knowing that they're playing tug of war with that, how strong their fucking pussy is, they will milk you. They will fucking rip your cock off.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah. So, well,
And-
welcome to what I do on a nightly basis.
So, okay, over 30 clan, you wanted Xbox presentation. This is it.
Welcome to the party.
Oh Lord.
Gonna have to
Yeah.
mark this podcast as mature content to throw in the relevant audio visual cues.
You got to play the Law and Order SVU.
Yes.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
So I'll just describe to everyone what it was. And that was a remote control drone pulling dildos out of women via a string.
Hey, they had to fight for it.
I'm waiting to see if Diddy's gonna pop in here or not.
I know. I'm horrible.
Stop playing it so I'll get a better connection.
What?
I just had it on loop, and I just kept watching it,
Oh god.
so I had to stop playing it.
It's a GIF, isn't it? Or is it a video?
It's a video, I think.
Oh. Alright, well, we're already late, so... Where's Invisible? He said that he was gonna be here. Yellow.
He's a twat. I don't know where the hell he is. I don't
Never-
care.
Never trust.
Yeah, you never trust a guy named Invisible.
He's here, you just can't see him.
Oh, Jesus.
I think he... No,
All right, who wants some scotch?
Scotch in my belly.
What is there? No
Exactly.
one home at your house, or what? Is this
God damn it.
Is this why you get to do such clan activities?
Oh, shit. Hold on, god damn it.
Shut up, woman!
Fuck.
What are
So-
all these noises?
Is that Will typing?
No, it's me.
Okay. It's like, good lord. I mean, I know it's in his genes to be able to type like that.
No, it's more like sew shoes and make undergarments, roll cigarettes. It was only 23 minutes ago that he says he's online. Waiting on him.
Anytime, pizza boy, anytime.
Are you back, Yellow? Or are you thankfully muting us due to some bodily functions?
Oh, he's getting yelled at. You know that.
Keep it down.
But I would hope he would. I would hope that he would unmute it, because in my mind he's yelling at her in like Korean and shit. Oh my god! Fucking pulling out the Hirohito rant. I know it's wrong flavor of Asian, but that's all it came up with.
좀 말하고 이 개씨발 피드스틱 엄마 없어 이 개새끼야! 눈만 타장 씨발려라 저기 좀 귀만 들고 자유를 말하고 씨발 새끼야!
Did you send me something?
No.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
So I just... Oh, he's back.
Okay. How about now? I can fucking hear you now.
Oh, there you go.
I was just telling
There
everyone
we go.
in Discord that we can't start because you're in the middle of a domestic dispute.
Shit.
Nuke said that you're yelling Korean.
I wish. My old lady beat my ass, boys. She's got to be a special woman to put up with me.
For real.
For real, though.
Alright, well, let's get started because I don't want this to be that long anyhow.
Yeah, me neither. I have a date at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Kung Fu fighting. What are you doing at 5 a.m.?
I have a date with the deadlift platform in about 575 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
that can wait till 6 o'clock.
No, it can't because we're going on vacation after that. So.
Vacation's not supposed to be about doing exercise.
Shut the fuck up, Jay. Nobody likes you.
Vacation's supposed to be about yelling at tourists, waiting in line.
I do that every day. No, I need to get the fuck out of here because the students are moving in. So.
Oh, Jesus. Just a giant clusterfuck.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is BlackDeath, Over 30 Clan Podcast. Go!
That was a hell of an intro. We're getting off to a good start.
Yep, I'm not gonna bother with the self-intros like last time. We got Nuke and we got Yellow Jihad!
Yeah.
Hi there.
There's 10 minutes explaining to me why I named myself something very, very derogatory.
Yes, tell us a bit about yourself, Yellow, because you're the guy that's been around for a long time but is never around anymore.
Life has a nasty habit of getting in the way, gentlemen. You both know that.
You do have a console, right?
Uh,
I forgot. You got an Xbox One, right?
Yeah, I got an Xbox One somewhere. It's underneath, piles of fucking diapers.
Dirty diapers. Dirty diapers.
Yeah, it's currently being held up by a yellow Tonka truck
Fitting.
in a room that I get to use like 2 hours a day or a week.
Does your kids sleep, man? Man, when mine were that young, they just slept.
Well, fucking Josiah just decided he wanted to not sleep through the night about 6 weeks ago, and so I fucking Shawshank Redemption him in his room, locked him in, and suddenly he starts sleeping through the night again. So he turned into a goddamn Amish vampire there for a little while.
Do you and your wife see opposite about how to handle situations like that out of curiosity? Is she always want to be there and check on it? Yeah, that's the way my wife
No,
is.
after the fifth week of not sleeping, we both said, "You know what, you little fucker, it's time." So we locked him in the room, and
you will either sleep or you will end up on someone else's doorstep.
Exactly. He's got the little prison tick marks on the back of his door where he's marking off the days before he can legally kill me in my sleep. Little motherfucker. Other than that, no, I don't. Yeah, trust me. I would like to play as much as I used to, but unfortunately, my schedule does not dictate that these days.
It'll come back. It's always goes in.
I hope so.
It will.
Yeah, because the 7 minutes I decided to do some research on the podcast, I was like, let me look at some Battlefield 1 footage, and the dude was going through the options for melee weapons. I'm like, is that a fucking pickaxe and a trench shovel? I'm like, oh yeah. Fucking only use me pickaxe.
Yeah, Nuke was sold on horses and sabers.
Yeah. I want to get my own private server, and we're just going to have cavalry warfare.
Jesus Christ. Right there, Patton.
Exactly.
Can I be Rommel?
Yes.
You glorious bastard.
You dirty rat.
So what we wanted to discuss in the most part for this podcast was I wanted to go into a little more detail about the new consoles coming out because we covered it a little bit last time, but I'm getting the feeling a lot of people don't understand what they're getting with their money, and I think Microsoft especially is doing a good job at only telling partial truths. And so I don't want people. I'm seeing people who've got Xbox Ones thinking, oh, I buy this and play at 4K, and I'm like, don't think that's gonna be the way it is. So
I mean, I don't have 4K money to even think about that. So
I got that 4K money happening.
Shit.
For real though?
No, I don't. I got that. This little motherfucker needs to go to college money. That's what the fuck I got.
Oh, that's what student loans are for.
Shit. I'm too busy paying for my wife's right now.
It's all going to be free by then.
Yeah. Well, no, Bernie's not going to win. Bernie's not in there no more. We're not going to turn this into a politics show.
God. Well, if we're going to do that, give me about 5 minutes to get really drunk.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen. And so then the other thing I wanted to talk about was, other than Will's inability to withhold bodily functions, is all the excessive game hype and how developers aren't holding up their end of the bargain with
exactly
what they advertise versus what they deliver. So Nitty says that he will be here in just a minute.
So
I know.
Hurry the fuck up. I ain't got all goddamn night. Seriously, how did I get elected to do this? Because I was the first one to raise my hand.
You volunteered. That's what it was.
Well, I know. I got my hand stuck in the paste drawer. Fuck.
So, all right. Start with the Xbox One S as to what it is and what it isn't. The first thing that I want to mention with both the Xbox One S and the PlayStation Neo, that's basically the PlayStation 4.5, right, Nuke? The Neo is the one that's coming out next?
Yeah.
Or codename Neo? Okay.
Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, these systems are very similar to the ones that are out now, with one major difference is the DVD drive is different. And it's going to be an Ultra HD Blu-ray player. And the difference in that, it supports double and triple layer Blu-ray discs and 4K Blu-ray and streaming 4K. It doesn't mean that it will play video games at 4K.
I mean, does somebody really need that? I mean, I'm happy with my 1080p. Just, I don't want to see inside someone's fucking pubic follicle. I mean,
then you're not looking at the Pornhub that I'm looking at right now.
God, okay, see, amputee porn is not my forte, Bradley.
Well, I mean, it does have its place because it gives you a much easier access point if certain links are not
Jesus Christ! All right, there, Eileen. God damn it!
They're trying to sell it as, well, Netflix has got 4K streams now, so we need to be able to deliver 4K content, and there's more and more affordable 4K options. I mean, the day of the $1,800 LED television is long gone, and now you're into sub $600 4K TVs. So another thing that comes with the Ultra HD Blu-ray standard is also the use of a new video codec, H.265, which will be coming out, and the requirement to use HDMI 1.4 standards. So if you wanted to try and push all of that video out of that machine, you need HDMI 1.4 or a DisplayPort, which they don't have. That's the big difference in the internals between having your Xbox One now and your S. It's going to have a different Blu-ray player, It's going to have different HDMI outputs. And I guess the biggest thing with the Xbox One S is they're finally getting rid of the fucking power brick, which it only took them, 13 years to finally get rid of that. So the new one will not have the big honking power brick. The power supply will be integrated, and therefore creating a much smaller package. That's something you can relate to, right, Will?
Yes. Hey, you leave my heritage out of this there, Indian killer.
That's racist!
Yeah, and?
Triggered.
So then a lot of people I saw were asking if they need new equipment, if they use, or if they're going to buy an Xbox One S. And the answer is yes and no. I mean, you can hook your One S straight up to the TV you got now, if assuming it's not a coax port anymore. UHF and VHF rotary dials on it.
Hey, you leave my coat hanger tinfoil TV alone there.
But if you are going to use the 4K aspect, again, only for streaming or movie playing, that's not going to be for gaming, then obviously a TV needs to support 4K, and you'll need to use HDMI 1.4 compliant cables.
And wouldn't that destroy your bandwidth too for us little podunk fuckers that have to feed the hamster every time they need to play online?
Yeah, I'd like to know. Or in the previous podcast, Duke and I spoke about Steam statistics and average resolution. Steam does a lot of hardware data mining, and you can look up those statistics, and you can see that there is a very low percentage of people that game on 4K or anything above 1080p. And so then that poses the question, well, how many people watch beyond 1080p streams? Who out there is using Netflix 4K? I don't know anybody, but you need a 16 megabit connection to stream Netflix 4K. And a 2-hour movie is about 14 gigs of data.
I've watched some YouTube videos on 4K, and they look awesome. But I've got a really good connection. I've got 100 down and 20 up. So when I watch it, it's almost like, I'll say this: it reminds me of the old days whenever I had 10 down, because I had to let it buffer forever just to be able to fill up the bar so I could watch it undisturbed.
So even with 100 down, you have to wait for it to buffer.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of fucking resolution.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Wow, I actually brought something tangible to the table.
So the other thing I want to mention to people that will want to argue whether or not there's more power in the Xbox One S, and I guarantee you that once it comes out and you open it up, it's going to be the same chip on maybe a different board. But all they're going to do is overclock the processor. It's going to have a marginal improvement. It's not going to be like a new next-gen console.
It's got a hard drive too, right?
Well, they're touting the 2 terabyte bundle, but I believe it comes in 501 and 2 terabyte versions.
Oh, depending, different price points.
Yep. Let's see if I can add Nitty here to the call.
He can go get some takeout or fuck off.
How do I add him in here? Plus. Here we go. Plus.
Push the button.
I don't know. Why is he not in the list? Who the fuck is clicking like a madman? You playing Cookie Clicker?
Me?
Someone.
I am.
You're playing.
Said me.
Playing Cookie Clicker?
No. I'm choosing the troops that I'm going to lead into battle.
Oh my god. Okay, Slam.
I'm about to take on the Serenids out in the desert. It's an 85 on 85 full cavalry charge.
Get those nerds! Nerds!
All right, we're trying to add Nitty in here. Drum roll, please. Adding the third person of this call is the equivalent of trying to stream 4K on my connection.
Oh, true. No shit.
Are you there? Hello?
Hello.
He's
Hello.
there.
Hey, it works.
Sweet.
Welcome.
What's going on, guys?
Way to go, BD.
I know, I did it.
Were you trying to figure out if you could add somebody after it started or something?
Oh, it's just if my connection could handle 4 people on a call.
Oh, really?
I love technology.
Yeah. Always
You got to get the
and
hamsters
forever.
running a little faster.
I had to give him a little methamphetamine,
There you go.
boosted in overdrive.
Sounds
So-
good.
So we got Nuke and we got Yellow Jihad on here with us, and we're just talking next gen consoles, and then we'll be talking about game developer hype that never seems to live up to expectation.
Yeah, we never see that.
Yeah, I know. It's always as advertised. Your mileage may vary. So,
Charge, motherfuckers.
yes. So, Nitty, do you have expectations to buy an Xbox One S?
No, I won't buy an S. I have 2 of the other ones, 2 regular ones. I don't need an S for anything unless one of them dies and I trade it in at Best Buy. But the Scorpio one in the future might be interesting, but depends on what it costs. $600, probably not. But
According to what you've read, what do you think the difference is between the Xbox One and Xbox One S?
it can play 4K Blu-rays. That's probably it. Probably got slightly updated hardware so it cools itself better, if I had to guess. They finally made it smaller because they figured out how much the other ones overheated and what they could probably get away with. Because they did that with the 360, you know.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
smart
the
consumer
old
there.
the old big white ones that got the rings of death that I went through 4 of them, and then eventually they got the 360 Slims that will run forever, it seems like.
I got the red ring once on my 360, and then I bought that aftermarket cooler that clipped on the back of it, and then I never had a problem after that.
I had one of those. Luckily, I buy almost everything through Best Buy, and I get their Geek Squad protection shit.
Oh my
So,
god! I take my
the-
comment back about you being a smart consumer.
Hey,
Oh, don't get BD started on Best Buy. Holy shit.
well,
Talking
apparently
about
yours
rage.
yours are harder to deal with than mine because I think I posted it in there. Switch subjects. I had those Turtle Beach Stealth 500X's headset. I bought them a year and a half ago. Got the 2-year thing. They weren't horrible, but they weren't great. They always sounded like I was quiet, I think. So I went back with my said, hey, it's not working. And they gave me my full amount for it on a gift card.
Oh,
So that was how I pre-ordered
away.
my Astro A50s.
Damn, I'm blown away. What state do you live in again?
Illinois.
Oh, well, wow.
Near St. Louis there.
So surprised. The Best Buy appearance, they're motherfuckers, man.
Really?
I haven't shopped at Best Buy since 1997. I've completely boycotted
Oh, really?
them. Yeah.
They might be easier now then, I guess. I don't know. I think, well, the people that are working there don't know what they're looking at half the time, so I can talk over them and convince them that it works kind of thing, you know? Not to be totally...
You do the Jedi mind
Yeah.
trick on the Best Buy
Yeah, it's like
squad.
these don't work. What's wrong with him? Yeah, the microphone doesn't work. Okay. Well, you bought it, so here you go.
They
Here's
gave
a
me an
gift
ear
card.
infection.
Yeah.
I got pink eye
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I may take advantage of that a little bit, but you know, I spend enough money there. I can get kitchen appliances and all that crap here there too. So
Oh my goodness, is that like the only store in your town or what?
no, I just usually wait till they have good deals and then get good deals and you put it on their credit card for 0 interest or whatever. So
Okay. Phew.
yeah, we got all kinds of shit. Any store, well, not any store, but
All right. So yeah, we were just discussing how likely
off topic.
the internals will not be that different. Obviously, the board will be because it's going to have HDMI 1.4s on it for the Ultra HD Blu-ray, and it'll have the IR blaster. I like how they advertise that too, like IR blaster.
Super great thing to have, apparently.
And they're finally putting
Not
USB
really.
ports on the front.
Yeah, that would be nice because I guess there's 2 on the back and then there's 1 on the side, which is just stupid.
Yeah, that is.
Because you want to put it like next to something and he always wants to bend that one a little bit.
And the new one can be tipped on its side now.
I did see that. Yeah. And it's pretty white one, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, I'm just blown away that all these simple things weren't introduced in the original design.
They probably rushed it to be able to compete with Sony. They weren't quite ready. If I had to guess, they've done so much change to the actual operating system. It just seems like they put something out there, but they've at least been making it better, I guess. Software wise.
Now, do you have a PlayStation 2 or no? I forget.
No,
okay.
I don't.
All right. I was going to ask your opinion. There was somebody on the forum there that was asking about PS or Xbox One, and
it's like, let's start a war. All right, I'm just gonna leave this one. Yeah. I used to have a roommate that had a PS2 and played a lot with that, and I always felt the controller was too small for me, and then I never got one and never wanted one after the Sony hack that however many years ago that was.
But yeah, I would agree that the Xbox controller, especially if you got bigger hands, it seems to be a little more comfortable.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
But I was surprised.
We're all not fucking Neanderthals either there, Bradley.
Well, I got banana hands.
I am.
I was surprised that... Go ahead.
Nuke's the fucking missing link, so...
Pretty much.
One thumb can press both thumbsticks down.
See George the Animal Steel of gaming.
Oh my god, that's a great analogy.
Are you chewing on the controller like the turnbuckle?
Pretty much.
Well, that was him, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Lisbeth. Him and Lisbeth.
I seriously doubt he's in the game, but the WWE whatever the last year one is free. Gold games with gold right now.
Nice.
So, well, that's something that they haven't really been talking about too much lately. I haven't heard any advertisements of games for gold.
They do it. They just some of them. There's been some decent games that were in there, but I play them a little bit here and there. Like Sunset Overdrive was on there. I got it. I've never played it. I don't even know what the fuck that game's about, but it was free, so I get it. So
money well spent.
Yes, it's like free. One day I might play it. No,
what a value.
That's what I did.
Destiny and Battlefield forever.
That's what I did on PS Access. Even whenever I was playing on Xbox, I'd just go download all the free games.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't know if I'll ever play it, but hey, I got it.
Yeah.
So, I was just surprised when Naven chimed in there that he said he likes the UI better on the Xbox One than the PlayStation. And I'm thinking, God, I thought it was... Not that I've used it, but I've heard nothing but complaints when it was first released for the longest time.
It's completely different.
Okay.
You can put the one from last year and what's there now. They're nowhere near the same. It's obviously more Windows 10 based. So take that if you like it or not. It's all right. It's a little easier to get around stuff,
Is there still all that
stuff like that
snapping bullshit?
No, there every now and then like a window will pop in from the side, but it's not really snapped. I think you can snap things.
What about party chat and all that's fixed, right?
Yeah. For right now, like I'm in the preview program, so it seems like I have an update like every other day because they're constantly changing something and taking feedback. So other than downloading a ton of crap and being a pain in the ass. But,
I mean, they're actually listening to the customer. It's amazing.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah.
I do like how they talk about the list of backwards compatibility, and I'm thinking when I look at the list, they're like over 200 games, and I'm like, this is like shit that was free and games for gold back in 2008.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of like the arcade games, so those don't really count. I did get Red Dead Redemption for like $7 when it was on sale, so I've been playing that.
That's definitely the one that had the most hype.
I never played the original one. I don't know why. I don't remember what I was doing. Probably had kids running around, babies or something. Wasn't playing games at that point. And then Black Ops 1 is on there. So
yeah, I was just going to ask if they finally got to a Call of Duty. And they
did that one about 4 months or so ago. we played for a little bit. It I don't know. It seemed a little laggy. I guess it's probably not running on the best servers anymore. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's exactly my next question was how did it play? How many people were on?
Not like I think like 2 or 3 people was the most I ever played with.
So the original, I remember at the menu screen, it would tell you how many people worldwide were online. Did it still have that? Out of curiosity, it showed like the little world down the bottom corner.
It probably would have, yeah. Because the backwards compatibility is essentially it's a 360 emulator, so you're playing it on the 360 servers and everything. So it's just like playing it on the 360. So unless Call of Duty or Activision or whoever changed their
shit, no,
their stuff. Yeah, I would say once they moved on to the next one, that game is there. People can play it if they want. They hack it. We don't care.
So
yeah, I feel so inadequate when y'all fuckers talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Just listen to the beginning of the podcast.
I missed that part. Huh?
It's a treat.
Yeah, early on I said, well, Xbox community, you want a representation? You got it.
Well, you should just have a show and just let Yellow talk the whole time.
No,
It could be a special edition.
Yeah, Yellow's thoughts.
You see, yeah, Yellow's rage.
No, God, no. I was so fuck. I had some dude work 6 hours overtime yesterday, drilling 2 fucking holes for a goddamn dryer vent. 2 fucking holes for a goddamn dryer vent.
Yeah,
so must have been some really thick brick or something. Right?
No, he's a fucking twat. Is what his problem is.
So I shit myself. I'll pay some idiot to fuck it up. I'll just fuck it up myself for a lot less money.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I mean, seriously, the best part of him ran down the forehead of his mother. Fuck.
Oh, I do want to mention.
Here we go.
For the people that have been, well, I'll first explain how this transition worked in my mind. Was that comment, and then I was thinking of BFing. which then went into battlefielding, which is the joke we've been running on Discord about BFing being battlefielding. And then I wanted to point out that it's 300% XP right now on Battlefield this weekend.
Well, there you go.
And you run
get extra points for BFing.
Yep, you run a 200% boost on top of that. We literally had like 3 levels in one game before I started the podcast.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people are playing Battlefield right now.
Yep, making a comeback.
Black Ops 3 sucks. And the Division got really boring for me. So
it's probably one of those games where if you are playing with a group of people and they all kind of like playing the game at least together, then it'd be tolerable. But yeah, I got tired of it. I didn't buy the DLC for that.
I mean, I barely like fucking myself, much less 3 other goddamn people.
You barely like fucking yourself?
Shut up, Bradley. My prescription medication's kicking in. So this could get really entertaining.
I was like, I think your browser history fucking begs to differ.
You take medication to reverse retardation these days?
Jesus. Hey, you leave my window looking out of this, okay?
So, more or less, all of the things that the Xbox One S is getting is pretty much the same thing PlayStation Neo is. They're going to overclock the processor. They're going to throw a different Blu-ray player in it, and but there's no power supply change like the Xbox. That's probably the most welcomed change, is my guess, on the Xbox side, is to finally get rid of the fucking power brick.
Yeah, that brick thing. I guess that's true if they are doing that.
And then they're allegedly changing the controllers to have like double the range, which I'm not sure why that's necessary, really. But
if you want a game from across the street or something,
Yes, standing outside somebody's window.
Well,
with binoculars.
Your
I'm
4K
gonna play on
TV.
his.
Your
I'm gonna
4K TV.
pair him. Yeah.
Player 2 enters the game.
Like, who? There's nobody in the room. It's the guy across the street hiding in his garage playing on your TV.
It's fucking Nuke dressed up like Pogo.
Exactly.
Fucking John Wayne Gacy. That's sad. I am the sole representation for the Xbox One retard community.
You can have the retard community. I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Nindy's
No,
been
I
doing a
like-
good job managing stuff. I appreciate
I
it.
try.
Yes.
Aside
Nindy,
from
you've
that whole little
done a
Destiny
fantastic
thing
job.
we had a while back.
I blame that mostly on Bungie for being fucking stupid. They just like randomly change all of their back end software on the clan stuff, and
Oh
Yeah.
my god, the people, that was like the closest thing to a revolt we ever had. Why did I get kicked
Yeah.
out of the Destiny clan?
I got kicked out. It's like just reapply, shut the fuck up.
I'm like, okay.
It was fine on the Xbox. I just because I was playing with most of them. I'm like, just reapply and you'll be fine. And then okay. Well, it was I don't know.
It was
It's
funny
nothing
though.
like hearing fucking
You lose your clan tag.
tar
Oh,
boiling.
So Xbox One is supposed to release August 2nd, which is already out, but that was in the UK. I think the 31st here in the US.
For what, the Slim?
Yeah, yeah.
It's out, I believe, because Blue Hound's got one, I believe.
Well, then, thank you, sources.
Fuck you guys.
Because God knows I don't step foot in a game.
Here, let me go. Let me go to Best Buy and see when they released it.
Yeah, why don't you do a field report from Best Buy for us?
And
Shopify.
I mean, I love Blue, but I'm pretty sure he sells meth.
Hey, that stuff is good.
That stuff. Is
I mean,
good,
I
man.
love him. God damn. And he's a sexy fucking ginger. You ever seen many pictures of him?
I don't believe I have.
Oh, come on. He'll send them to you.
He's like
gross.
his sultry voice. Is that it?
Yeah. Oh, God. Hold on.
It
I'm about
is
to
available
make
right now. Just so you know.
Okay.
Sorry. Back to your fonding of Blue, if you want.
Deep Thoughts by Yell Jihad.
Oh, don't worry. I
What was-
sent y'all fuckers a YouTube link.
What was that?
Oh, konnichiwa!
What was that skit? Oh, the Ladies' Man. The Ladies' Man.
Oh, yeah, it's a great movie too. Leon Phelps.
The Cavoffier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Scorpio's release date is
You want to talk about ladies, man?
God.
holiday.
So
2017.
BD,
I'm
how
not
does
much
it
of that
feel
video.
to be the captain of a burning Viking ship?
It's better now. Now that I have some
Okay.
more help.
Okay. Because
Dee Dee's
God
trying
damn it,
to Dee's trying to steer out of the rocks, and we're all going to push it right
yeah.
into.
Yeah.
No, hit! Do a flip, fucker!
Yeah.
I mean, and I've told you this from the beginning. You know, I've always respected what you've done, and this clan has meant a lot to me. But you know, I don't know how you could deal with all these personalities, especially with your own fucking sunshine and rainbows and fucking unicorn personality that you have.
Well, it's all the off-camera stuff that you don't see or know
Yeah.
about.
I mean, then you
I think
got
it's 'cause
you
you-
got guys like. Go ahead, Nitty.
I was gonna say, I think it's because he likes dealing with the ISP for the website so much, or the host for the website.
Well, that's all beyond us.
I
Water
know.
under the bridge now, thank God. It's been so smooth since I transitioned. And no, the thing about living in Michigan is that you can commit all the murders you want in Detroit and Flint, and nobody's gonna raise an eyebrow. So
It's just another percentage point.
yeah.
But
Like, you can,
fuck, man. I mean, I can barely deal with myself. I'm pretty sure that y'all get scared whenever I post something.
I should find an email. If you give me a minute, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
The worst part dealing with the people on the forum has been really easy, honestly. The part that actually makes me the most angry is reading some of the emails that people send to the administrator account for the website. So, like, if they're trying to register, that's probably my biggest frustration is people that can't figure out how to fucking register on the website.
It's not the smoothest thing, but you should be able to figure it out. So it's almost like a field test. If you can't figure that out, we don't fucking want you anyway.
That's exactly it. So, like, at one point I asked Nuke, I'm like, do you think that should change this? And he's like, absolutely not. He's like, this is the thing that keeps out the people you don't want here.
Yeah, you have to at least want it pretty good to get through. We had a few people I know that we played with, like in Destiny, that like, I can't. It's like, oh, I got to do what now? I got to do the second step. It's like, yes, just do it. You'll be fine.
And it's like I've gone through all this time and effort to give step-by-step instructions with pictures, so it should be fairly straightforward.
Oh yes.
I mean, goddamn, Jay, there's only so long before you could just play to the lowest common denominator.
No.
Well, let's put it this way: if somebody asks you, "Hey, I'm having trouble breathing. How do I learn how to breathe better?" You should probably kill them.
No, or just give him my email address.
Yes. Let the ninja take care of it.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to put the vacuum hose up to your fucking tailpipe.
Oh, I think this is it. Yes, this is it. Okay, I found the email.
Jesus.
Okay, so the subject is registration nightmare. So already I know it's going to be a treat to read. I tried to register on your site, and because of that nightmare last console question has to apparently be spelled and capitalized perfectly, and I have to fill in console names that I don't have with NA, I guess. It keeps bouncing me back to the sign-up page and clearing data. I finally got it to work, but apparently the date got reset to say I was born January of 2016. I assure you, I am not less than 1 year old. I lapped that 42 years ago. I was interested in your clan for reasons of destiny, but now perhaps I shouldn't bother. Just wanted to let you know your registration form is a complete pain.
Give me that motherfucker's email address.
Yeah.
You, sir, your destiny lies elsewhere.
Ain't us.
But I'm ching.
And so I wonder if I can find my reply I sent to him.
You probably can't read it.
Here it is. I said, apologies for the late response, as I've been migrating the website to a new web host and just got back from summer vacation with the kids. I appreciate your feedback. I realize the application process may seem tedious and even daunting. However, it's there for a reason. Put yourself in my shoes for a moment. I'm one guy running this community with over 600 members across both console platforms as well as PC. I myself have an IT background, over 20 years worth as a matter of fact. Our website receives over 10,000 hits from overseas hackers each week. We've had tremendous issues in the past with bots from China and Russia trying to register accounts on our site and either spam bot or find backdoors into the admin control panel to use other data. So that is why those measures are in place. Regarding the challenge question, just an FYI, here's a list of all correct responses. If you used a response other than the one below, I'd love to know so I could add it to my list so that someone in the future doesn't have the same answer that you've endured. and so these are all of the. So the challenge question is basically there's three of them. As of 2014, what's the latest Microsoft, what's the latest Sony, and what's the latest Nintendo console? And the proper responses are upper and lower case, any combination. PS4, PlayStation 4, one word. PlayStation as two words, 4. PlayStation, all caps. Xbox One, XB1. Every fucking, there's like 30 combinations I have listed. And then I said, if you're still looking for like-minded adults to game with, then we're your clan. If you continue having troubles registering or replying, please feel free to hit me up on Twitter for a more expeditious reply. Kind regards.
See, BD, you sound so mean, but you're
Rejected.
so nice.
I know. I have a knack. I call it the asshole in the tux writing method.
Oh. I get to write some of those for work too. Yeah.
Yes.
You read it, the first draft, it's like, Yeah, that's pretty rough. I had got to rewrite that, and then
So that was probably one of the best emails I've gotten because the guy like adds his. The funny part is at the end of the email he adds his fucking LinkedIn link, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta see this.
Send it to me. Send
See,
it.
mine would have been much meaner. My reply would have been much meaner. It would
I
have
would
been
have
along the
just
lines of,
deleted it.
Thank you, sir, for applying to our clan. We're sorry you couldn't get through the registration process, but I do want to commend you on your ability to type after dragging your knuckles around all week. It's unfortunate that you're not going to be able to be a part of this clan, and your make-wish won't come true. Good luck in dying.
Yeah, drink
my
bleach. P.S. Drink bleach. So beyond better judgment, I put the link in there in the chat.
Okay. I just friended him, so this should be entertaining.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't fucking care. I don't know this guy. And it should scare
He's getting a
everybody.
lawsuit in the mail from.
Yeah,
It
I
should-
did. Oh, that's another interesting thing that I should mention is
Oh,
I got an email.
okay.
I got it. So, do you remember way back when I posted a fake logo for being "quote unquote" BBB certified beer, boobs, and bacon?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I got an email from
You mean
the
the
Better
Rob
Business
fake?
Bureau for cease and desist for using their trademark logo.
Okay.
And
Jeez.
let's see if I got a great response to that one too. If I don't know if I saved it in here. That one was
Well-
really good. The response I sent to that one.
This should scare everybody in the clan. I'm actually in charge of HR for my little company.
Oh my god, that's
Wow.
That is terrifying.
I cannot wait to see the court lawsuits and the depositions.
Your
Yeah.
company knows the liability involved, right?
Yes, they do. They didn't hire me for my pretty face or my fucking sunny disposition.
We need an edge. Let's hire Will.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
they
an
got a
edge.
fucking edge, all right.
We need an eye catcher. We need eye catcher.
Jesus.
Oh, so spun out on tangents.
I love tangents.
What are we talking about? Video games? Nah.
What are those?
So for Battlefield 1, I'm so gonna make a class where if I can look like Steve from Minecraft with a fucking pickaxe and start chasing people, I'm gonna do it.
Repair tool, maybe. That's.
No, you actually can use a pickaxe for a
There's a
fucking,
pickaxe in there.
yes.
Trench shovel.
I did not know that.
And sabers and horses. That's why it's all
I saw
interesting.
that.
Yeah, that looks really cool. Especially since I didn't see a single horse get killed.
Oh God, motherfucker!
Not yet.
If my horse dies, then I'm jumping off and laying down with it.
My horse dies, I'm gonna cut it up like a tauntaun and sleep in it.
That's awesome.
You can play Red Dead Redemption. We did that last week, and riding along, bam, my horse's head gets shot. I'm laying on the ground. What the heck? Of course, it was
God, I
probably noble.
I must have had like 300 hours in Red Dead on the Xbox. I love that game.
That game was so awesome. That's definitely one of the best of all time.
I know.
That
they
Leisure Suit Larry.
Leisure Suit Larry.
They won't fucking make it for PC.
I know, that's
Oh, really?
so frustrating.
I thought with the backwards compatibility thing that they would bring it for Windows 10, but no such luck yet.
Not yet.
They got Forza out now, but not Red Dead. So let's talk about since we're into back to games, the hype, the biggest. Well, first of all, let's talk about No Man's Sky real quick. I know Nuke will have a bunch to say about that.
I don't have a whole lot to say about it, really, because I haven't played it. And, the one thing that I kept telling you for months is I don't understand what it's about.
Yeah, and it was funny because even I was misled. I mean, I thought the game looked good, but I was completely misunderstood or misled as to what the premise of the game was.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, turn it up some more.
That wasn't my computer.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Fucking video started playing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I thought it was like Minecraft,
Just watching
with
them.
space exploration, but apparently not.
No, it was something with that Scorpio thing was once it started playing. So what's this No Man's Sky? I never even heard of it. Is that a PC game or is it on console?
PS4.
Or is PS4 game? Okay, never mind. That's
It's
why.
released on PS4 and PC. I'm surprised Nelly didn't want to come on to talk about it, because he even went to the extent of changing his Twitter name to No Man's Sky Nelly.
Oh, really?
No man Nels.
Yeah, No Man knows.
No, I just didn't. I never understood what it was about. I mean, they. I don't know if the developers said it was like Minecraft, or if the community took that and ran with it because it was procedural generation, endless game or whatever. But if it didn't have building, then it's nothing like Minecraft.
Yeah, it wasn't at all what I thought it was. I thought you'd have to like start from scratch and establish some sort of settlement, and then get to the point of making its spacecraft, and then get off the planet and explore from there. But that's not at all what it was. I found your diatribe the other day from our hangouts. I think that it's worth quoting for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
I am forming my opinion on game releases to try and put into words. It's hard to describe, but all centers around personal responsibility, along the lines that all developers and publishers are going to lie. They are going to tell half-truths, and they are going to frame their game as something more than it is. The media is then going to take that and blow it even more to get clicks and retweets. YouTubers are then going to take that and hype the ever-living fuck out of it to horror views, mentions, retweets, likes, favorites, etc. All these are done for each entity more money. Media gets ad revenue inside access. YouTubers, Twitch tards get ad money. Patreons, subscriber money. and they get dev pub access to whore their games. Knowing this, I have choices. I could just take the shit I am being sold as truth, have faith that all the games are going to live up to the money whore hype, or I can make an informed decision. While there is a fuck ton of hype from all angles, with all the agenda making more money than a ton of information I can sift through to make my own decision, regardless whether I like the game's promise or premise, or if I hate it. There is a thought of purchasing it, then I have to look at the good and the bad. If I weigh that objectively, I can choose to make the purchase, then need to take responsibility for that action. After doing my due diligence, I can't ignore all the negatives, then come back and bitch about the negatives after I bought it. I fucking knew the problem existed, so I am an idiot for crying about it. It was an amazing comment.
That was my moment of clarity.
It was.
Just because, I mean, really, people are bitching and complaining about No Man's Sky and the hype around it, and yeah, it's been hyped like crazy. Same thing with Battlefield. Same thing
Titanfall.
with the Division, Titanfall.
First Titanfall.
You name it, it gets overhyped every fucking game. But that's just the nature of it. So what I have to do is either be a slave to the hype or make my decision and go with it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I imagined when you were done typing that, it was like from the movie Old School, where Will Ferrell just comes back and he's like, "Oh, I blacked out for a second. What happened?" After answering, what's his name's question? I can't remember that dude from, what is it, CNN or the Raging Cajun?
Oh, James Carville.
Yeah, James Carville.
Yeah, and then the debate part. Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, there's too much information out there, and we get to where we want to. Either want to be the biggest fanboy of the game and defend everything a developer does, or we want to be the victim of it. And I figure if I'm going to pay my price, it's on me to look at everything, and if I choose to buy it, then fuck me.
People are just desperate for a really good game, and sadly, the game that they're advertising, they're not delivering.
And a really good game that you can play for like
Activision's
3,500 hours.
3,500 hours.
Jesus Christ, Nuke.
Hey, I haven't played a game 3,500 hours, but there are a couple that I might eventually get there.
So the most underhyped game I'd have to say right now is Titanfall 2, because I didn't even know that it was anywhere near complete,
Yeah.
and people are talking about it. I'm like, what? It's
Yeah.
out now.
One of the new guys, Capo something, I can't remember what it was. Say he had the pre-alpha codes on the forum, so I played some on Wednesday and played some of it tonight. It seems similar to Titanfall was a pretty good game, but it was just not big enough. Not enough maps and game modes and stuff, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if they'll fix that. You know, it looks the same. Maybe it looks a little better. Yeah, there was like 7 guns in the whole damn game or something, you know. So it just got old quick. I don't know if playing the beta is kind of nice for some of these games. I don't know if this beta would tell you enough if you were on the fence about it, though.
I am happy to see that console doing way more betas now.
Yeah.
Because then they can at least get some fucking clue whether they were in left field or they're close or.
Well, not even that. Even the betas that are a lot further away from release than, like, say, Battlefield 4 that had a beta a few weeks before launch.
Fixed a lot right there, didn't they?
Well, I mean, by the time you get to a month away from launch, they've already sent the discs out to get pressed. The game is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, they were only fixing stuff on their back end, and then I didn't have Battlefield 4 right away. I think I didn't get it till like Christmas, so most of it had been fixed a little bit at least. But
it was rough on last gen. They should have never released that game on last gen.
Yeah.
If I had it readily available, I'd read Nuke's quote about that. it involved "fuck those Swedish cunts."
Whoa!
And see, that's why I've stepped away and came up with my new philosophy. And Battlefield taught me a lesson. If I'm going to rage about a game, I probably need to step away from the table.
Yeah, that was about the same time Ghost taught me don't buy all the fucking DLCs because he thought it was good or the last one was good. I stopped doing that shit. And
Ghost made me want to almost cut my fucking wrist open. God damn.
I think this year will be. I don't know. We still have some real diehards that even though it's futuristic, they're still going to buy Call of Duty, and I can confidently say that there's slim chance that I'm going to do that this time.
Just so you can play, was it Modern Warfare 2? Is that that you can get it, or is it the original COD 4? I can't remember which one.
Modern Warfare, or no, it is COD 4. I thought.
That's Modern Warfare 1, right? That's because it's like, do I buy this shitty game so I can play the game that's old?
Yeah, they did that shit on purpose because they saw everyone. I bet any money their intentions originally were to release the old game as backwards compatible separately, and then when they saw with fucking pitchforks and torches when they come out with the futuristic trailer and it got the most downvotes of any YouTube video in history, really? They're like, let's just call this a package deal.
Yeah.
This is a turd wrapped in a burrito, a tortilla.
The tortilla you had 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I wonder if the developers and publishers are really kind of taking notice of the desire for gamers to have remasters done of games, that are 3, 5, 7 years old, compared to a lot of the trash that they're throwing out right now. It's like it tells you something about the game's release when people are more excited about getting an old game that they've already played, that's updated, than they are about your new, best, greatest effort, new ideas.
Yeah, aren't they redoing? Is it Mass Effect? They're redoing that, and
that's a rumor, unless they've changed it.
Okay, that's maybe I just heard the rumor, and there was another one I thought I heard a rumor about, but
I wouldn't doubt it at all. Because
it gets people more excited. Well, you get people that played it are more excited, and then you get the teenagers that are whatever kids that want to squeak and play the one where they can jet back all the way up to the fucking highest building and sit there and snipe or whatever.
Although I do miss the Ground War, Modern Warfare 3 o'clock in the morning things there, BD.
I was just thinking about that not too long ago. It's just about how I don't know how I handled that schedule because that was crazy.
God
I could
damn.
barely stay up to midnight nowadays, but it was like 5 days a week, 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Hardcore Ground War domination, Ground War TDM. Jesus.
Mm.
And fucking Jay just cursing. It was fantastic.
Oh, I haven't got the round to it yet, but I should have recorded some Battlefield stuff today because I had a couple rage moments today. I did see something extraordinary in Battlefield last night, and that was somebody doing a 360 teabag.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I couldn't even be mad at the guy. I'm like, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you style points on that one. But we fucking laugh at all the people that come up with ridiculous rules for their Battlefield servers.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
no stingers, no laser guided, no this, no shotguns. I'm like, okay, no guns, no bullets. Let's just
Pistols only.
Let's just slap each other.
That's why I would have a server that is freaking horse cavalry only.
That'd be interesting.
No, but on the remaster, the rumor that got my attention, other than Mass Effect, was them going back and possibly doing a remaster of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may think about that one.
With them talking about doing the what is it? God, what was his name?
The Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
three,
Brotherhood
putting them all
was
together.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are probably the best ones that I played. Black Flag was really good too, I thought.
I enjoyed that one. But if they go back and re-release those, I have an interest in that. But I hope they would take a look at why those games were what they were compared to what they're doing now.
Because the NPCs aren't stuck in the middle of the map and you're not falling infinitely to being unable to finish quests.
Well, they tried to make a multiplayer and it just doesn't seem like it works. It'd be nice if it did.
Don't put technology ahead of the core game.
They had a really good story, and then, like you said,
beautiful. Yeah, make it beautiful. Make it, as many shiny pixels as you could possibly get on a screen. But don't give me all these technological advances where I can morph into 14 different players and do all kinds of crazy shit. Just make the core gameplay good and the story good behind it. People will play your game forever.
Yeah, it was intent. I would say Mass Effect was probably the best story, and the first few Assassin's Creeds were a very close second, and then after Brotherhood, it just got ridiculous, and I'm like, this doesn't even interest me anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I ever even played Unity. It had issues, and then lost my interest, and then whatever the new one is, I don't even know what the name of it is.
I don't know. I was disappointed with what was the one, the Revelations, or what's the one that they did in America?
That was Black Flag.
No,
Black
that was what the fuck was it with that Connor, that annoying son of a bitch?
Yeah, the crying Indian.
Yeah, you burned my family.
I mean, the concept was cool. That was the Black Flag was after that because that was that was the first time that that's the first time.
Is that 3 then?
Naval battles. Yeah, Ace 3.
So that was Assassin's Creed. Okay, I'm just confused now.
Oh God.
I spent most of my time in there just killing animals and walking around the old Boston just because, hey, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the last one I played, was that one. And I don't even remember the ending or if I finished it. It was just that unforgettable.
The Black Flag was really cool because I like the naval combat.
Yeah.
And the story was actually pretty decent.
So, Nitty, what are you looking forward to for game releases?
I will probably be getting Battlefield 1. Play that one. Play the beta some too, but hopefully it's got enough of the the conquest. I'm interested to see what they do with the tanks and planes and stuff in there, because if it's just gunplay, then I don't know if it's going to be like Hardline, which lost my interest really quick, because that was just here's a few things, but I think it'll be different enough. And playing Titanfall, kind of was curious to that. I don't know if I'll get it right away or not. I'm trying to think.
I think Titanfall 2 is going to just be another most forgettable game of the season.
Yeah. I will get the new DLC for Destiny. I'm fucking stupid like that.
I am really surprised.
We get enough people that go back and
I was surprised how many people keep playing that game.
It's not necessarily the game that you run out of content. You're playing the same shit over and over again. But when you're doing the raids, there's just so many different things that happen. And while we want to complete the raid so there's some seriousness there, we fuck around way too much for it to really be serious. From like the first raid when I think it was Naven was trying to jump across and fell down for like a half an hour.
Oh God!
I don't remember. I don't think I was there, but I've heard the story 1,000 times. And then new people come and then you take them through it, so it's kind of fun just to laugh at them doing the things you used to do.
I know. I got it for my birthday or Christmas last year. I can't remember now. It's been so long, and I haven't made it past level 10 or 12 because I wanted to play it for the story first, and I couldn't even.
There is none.
I couldn't even get into it for a day because people kept popping in and they're like, "Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that." I'm like, "I'm just trying to enjoy the story."
the story they totally fucked that. Activision fucked the game up in a way because they chopped it up, and what was supposed to be the game, the initial game, got taken off and were added in DLCs later. I think it just they wanted to get it out and make their money.
Yeah, the version I had, they completely chopped out Dinklebot, so I didn't even get a chance to experience it.
Oh yes. I don't know why. The other thing's just as annoying.
So, Will or Yellow, do you even have any aspirations of a game coming out or a game you want to play?
Well, I mean, I'm waiting for the clan's initial review of Battlefield 1, just for the simple fact that I want to trench shovel somebody. I mean, I'm a pretty simple dude. Other than that, COD, I've lost all interest in it. I don't play that much anymore, unfortunately. But I still, my main role is to keep you busy, BD. So.
You got to keep him on his toes.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have enough pissy emails being sent my way. Registration's hard.
Like I said, and anytime I get to run around with a fucking pickaxe and a gas mask, I'm in. But I just gotta see how the boys like it. Fuck that shit. I gotta be able to shoot something. But I don't even know what's coming up other than college football, and that's about it for me.
Yeah, I know what Nuke's answer is. We talked about it last time. The new Mountain Blade.
Yeah, Bannerlord. They released new Siege gameplay. I'm really looking forward to that. But a heads up for console, they're talking about. I know in Europe they're going to release Mountain Blade Warband on PS4 and Xbox One in September. I don't know when it's coming to North America, but I think it'll be like $20. Old game that is fun to play.
But I'm also looking forward to a really fun game on console.
Yeah, I mean it's a really good single player game. Yes.
Did you say single player?
Then I'm in.
Yeah, it's single player. Basically, a lot of medieval fighting.
Okay.
Yes.
I think the games that are, I don't know. I think I've kind of moved past the competitive Call of Duty shit. Just too frustrating. It's like the co-op stuff. That's kind of go back to Destiny and some of these other things where it's just like you can just fuck around with people and play a game.
It must be just part of getting old because I feel the same way now.
It's like
I've always done that COD though. As long as that asshole running around just being me.
That's alright. Well, yeah, when it's a whole group of you though, you do whatever. It's much easier too though. As long as
Oh yeah.
it's when you're shooting at something and then all of a sudden the guy's like behind you and because of lag and whatever other broken stuff. That's where I was like, that's the thing.
Well, one thing I'm hoping they haven't talked about it. I'm not expecting them to do it, but man, it would be great if they did. They did Battlefield 1 with a offline
Bot mode.
offline bot mode.
Oh,
Like in after Battlefront had been out for 9 months, they decided that they'll go ahead and add a bot mode where you could play two of the core multiplayer modes by yourself, or you could do it with a co-op with somebody else.
no.
Yeah, BF2 had bot mode. That's the. I think that's the last game that had it.
Yeah. Like whenever Black Ops 2 came out, I probably spent at least 30% of my time playing bots just to learn the maps and just fuck around whenever I just got tired of all the bullshit.
Or just get those high score streaks that you'd never be able to get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. How do I use this score streak? I don't know.
What is this counter UAV you speak of?
What's it like to get dogs? I don't know. I'm usually dead on B.
Yeah.
Killed by dogs.
Or unless you're with me, we spawn A, I go straight to C.
Of course.
Just to piss somebody off.
Who's flipping the fucking spawn?
Well, you've always got to get your tomahawk.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do miss my tomahawk.
You got to go pick up your tomahawk that you launched as soon as the game started.
No, it's all fun and games till someone gets tomahawked, or when I get tomahawked, then it just goes downhill from there. It's fuck the objective at that point.
It's personal agenda of revenge.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh, you want to play tomahawks? Okay, let's play this game.
Nitty, did you have a cool story that you wanted to share?
About what?
Well, the cool story, bro segment that we have. Anything funny or interesting?
Yeah, probably. So what do I want to tell you guys? So,
or Yellow? Did you have anything you wanted to share with the class?
No. I tend not to say anything that may incriminate me or my wife. So.
There you go. Smart man.
Plus,
Yellow, who's your picks in college football this year?
Really? Is that even a fucking question, Brad?
No, outside of Clemson.
There's only one team, son. You know that.
Who's going to be in the Final Four?
Clemson and 3 other losers.
God.
You know better than that, son. Nah, I got nothing. I'm just waiting for that fucking heart attack again this year.
Well, that'll come week 1.
Shit. Yeah. Well, anyways, boys, I got to go. I got a date with the gym at fucking 5 a.m.
All right, we'll wrap it up then. So I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by. And probably the most uninformative podcast ever, but hey, it's...
Were we supposed to talk about something? Or was we rambling on?
Well, people seem to like it for some reason. I haven't caught on why, but I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, next time, Jake, get somebody that actually has something tangible to say. That's why I'm glad Nitty decided he wanted to join.
Yeah, he had to bail
Did I
out.
save
Xbox.
You guys or something?
Yeah, the Xbox community because they were demanding Xbox presence, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, this is the guy who volunteered, so.
Well, we had at least 2 hours of content talking about tug of war.
God, yeah, I'd be glad you missed that, Nitty.
I'll have to listen to that and figure.
Oh, it's in the first minutes.
Oh, it's not in this chat. Nuke sent it to me somewhere. I'll send it to you in a direct message on Discord as to what they fucking sent before the conversation even got started.
Gotcha.
All right, boys, I gotta roll.
All right, man.
All right, we'll cut it.
Take it easy,
everybody. Thank you again. We'll see you next time.
All right.
All right,
Take
later,
it easy, guys.